Orlando begins the game with the basketball. To Aaron Gordon. Knocks it back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lakers at the controls right now. Ball to James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Augustine with it up top. He'll run the offense. Isaac. It's Kuzma up to block the shot.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Five to shoot for Orlando. To Gordon. And the Lakers with the rebound. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Isaac. To Aaron Gordon. Goes to the right side. Jonathan Isaac buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
McGee back slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
It's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Grant with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Vucevic. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
JaVale McGee to James. That's blocked by Vucevic.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds. With the agilities of a guard, he can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
It's James controlling the offense. Knocked loose. Magic have it. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
If I'm Aaron Gordon, I'm thinking about how do I change the storyline? Because right now, the only thing that we talk about with A. Gordon was a dunk contest 2 years ago.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Isaac. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Fournier, his first effort, off the mark to James. Stuffs it down with authority.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing. Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
It's Orlando's ball. Terrence Ross against Chandler. LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Grant with the basketball. 5-point game. To Gordon. The pass set it all up.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
James. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Orlando ball. To Aaron Gordon. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Nothing going here on that drive. James. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Five seconds to shoot. James to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Missed it. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Ball. Stuffs it down with authority. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The assist from number 23.
Magic basketball. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
LeBron into the front court. Lead stands at 7. And look out. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Count it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Defender was right there. He has to know better.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
James. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Drive on the baseline.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Number 6, Lance Stevenson. Entering the game for the Orlando Magic. Number 00, Aaron Gordon.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Timofey Mozgov. James. And the finish at the rim.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Defense making the ball carrier work. Now a steal as the Magic have it. To Mo Bamba. Off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Number 31, Terrence Ross.
James. Count the basket at the rim.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Jaren Grant, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Stevenson. Lance Stevenson with the dunk.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Knocked loose.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Magic have it. To Vucevic. To Fournier. Lets it fly from long range. Evan Fournier in rhythm. Makes it look easy with the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And the finish. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Grant with the basketball. Down 8. 4-3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
To Mo Bamba. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Down to 5 on the 24. Fournier. He engulfed him that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
In the front court, it's Augustine. 9-point margin. Here comes the screen. Fournier to Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
To Fournier. Won't go down. Stevenson. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Vucevic.
Defensive foul to number 14, Brandon Ingram. That's his first personal foul. The Lakers now hold the penalty.
Terrence Ross at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Long key from 3/4 court. That's it for the first half. So far, it's been all Lakers.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers worked hard for their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Magic are down at halftime and in need of some momentum.
Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Orlando Magic are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively. These troubles started right away, and they also need to go away right away. They've also got to have to figure it out.
Player of the half.
LeBron James has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. And counted at the rim.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
James to Ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Hart to James. Shot from the lane, won't go.
And if I'm on the defensive end, this is where I apply more pressure. I want to make sure this guy does not get going in the second half.
And it's Ball who blocks the shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Orlando has it. It's denied by LeBron.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Vucevic. And draws the foul.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
Good shot.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Magic have it to Vucevic. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Timofey Mozgov. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Whoops, that won't go. Augustine with the basketball. His guys down 11. Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. And scores. Strong take.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Hart to James. Oh, had him going there for a second. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a 3-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Unable to connect on the free throw. Augustine with it up top. His guys down by 9. Isaac. Lonzo with it. He'll run the offense. Fournier to Gordon. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jake.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Team foul number 3.
Has a chance. Gordon shot misses. To James. In the front court, it's Augustine. His team down 9. To Aaron Gordon. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
And a nice finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybourne's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Fournier to Vucevic. From long range, Nikola Vucevic, hand in his face, no problem, hits the three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Magic own the possession to Gordon. Isaac. Probing the defense. Isaac to Fournier. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Across the timeline comes James. It's an 8-point lead. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Changes coming from both sides right now. James. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
It's Orlando's ball. Goes to the left side. Layup goes down. Well done.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
James. Terrific vision. McGee powers it through.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Grant with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To James. From the painted area, won't go down. Rejected by McGee.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Orlando ball. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Team foul number 4. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty. Subbing in for the Lakers, number 3, Josh Hart.
Has a look. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there. The shot ready.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
3 quarters down, the Lakers have the lead. It's Magic basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Isaac to Aaron Gordon. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Augustine with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Isaac to Gordon. Lakers come up with it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
James to Josh Hart. Ball. Rebound pulled in by Gordon. To Fournier. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Fournier. Nothing going here on that drive. Gordon. Can't get the bounce. It was right there. Gets it in the right corner to Fournier. Nice pass to set things up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here's James for 2. Gets a shot up off the mark. Fournier. Isaac to Aaron Gordon. For 3. It's good. Aaron Gordon knocks down the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Ball to Caldwell Pope. Knocked loose. That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic. Caldwell Pope. Wide open look, won't go. Magic basketball. To Fournier. Probing the defense. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Fournier. And he knocks it down, Jay. Ball with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Count to 3 for Lonzo Ball. Augustine with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Fournier. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Not going down for him this time. In the front court, it's Augustine. The deficit now up to 5. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Orlando has it. Fournier to Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Shot from the lane won't go. Isaac to Gordon. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Ball. Fires the three. Offensive board to Ball. Beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Lonzo Ball with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good. He's able to polish off the 3-point play. Magic have it. To Fournier. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Fournier. Vucevic to Fournier.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Caldwell-Pope. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
A drive-by ball, but he can't finish. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Augustine with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Vucevic. 5 to shoot for Orlando. To Fournier. Nice pass to set things up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Trying to cash in. Ball shot off the mark. Gordon. To Fournier. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Fournier. Jonathan Isaac. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Caldwell-Pope. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Ah, no good. Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Oops. He missed the first one. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game. So if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Two for 2 on that trip. The shot, almost. The Lakers get the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers
Got the win in a nail-biter.
I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Magic must be devastated after such a close loss. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
I was really impressed by the way these teams shared the ball. As you can see in these highlights, the ball movement was spectacular. It can't be said enough. The extra pass can make all of the difference.
Player of the game.
The chosen one could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports.